The tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. DA, thanks. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Diallo in at the 3. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Clark is out there with Williams. And it's Jackson in at the 5. Now here's Williams. Jackson passes to Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Cunningham. Hayes dishes to Bagley. Back to Hayes. Here's Diallo. Offensive rebound.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Clark against Bagley. Poked loose and stolen by Diallo. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Down low and finished off by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
This time, Cunningham putting the defender in a no-win situation, unless he's considered the winner.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shoot 2.
Good from Cunningham.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Now here's Morant. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Bagley, no good. Memphis trailing here. Right side, Williams. Outside, Bain. Unloads from 13. Yep, it counts.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Clark against Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got 6.
Shooing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
Williams against Diallo. Williams passes to Jackson. Back to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's blocked. They recover it. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Diallo. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Cunningham finds Stewart. Goes back up. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And Bain drops them both. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now, here's Stewart. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals. He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And he's a physical 6'8 center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 3-point game. The kick out to Williams. Morant scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Clark finds Morant. Over Diallo. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Cunningham over Bain. Cunningham's shot is off. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City. That one doesn't go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Diallo the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Shoot two.
The first one falls. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Hayes hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Jackson. Great D that time from Bagley.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his second bucket.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Bain. Outside, Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Clark. Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Hayes with the steal. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nobody near Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham outside to the paint. Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got 12.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Green comes in for Williams. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Then for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. And it's Bogdanovich in for Cunningham.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 11. The pass to Concho. Back to Jones. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pistons leading by 9. Now Hayes. Up top, Bagley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayes. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. Outside Jackson. And here is Adams. Defended by Bagley. Inside. Conchar can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 11-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Pistons leading by 11. Hayes in the post, working on Jones. Hay kicks to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Duran. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Knocks it loose. Hayes with the steal. Bagley inside the line. Bay. Here's Duran. And Adams sends it back. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And then for Detroit, Nerlens Noel checks in for Bagley. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hayes. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Green passes to Adams. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Noel. Clock at 4. Shoots from 12. Aldama gets the bucket. Burks with it. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Green. Here's Bay with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Passes it to Aldama. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pistons ahead, up by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Noel is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Noel. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Noel. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. All free throws good from Noel. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 13. Outside, Bain. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Adams. Stewart misses. The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Noel. Cunningham against Morant. There's the pass to Burks. Pass to Diallo. Over Bain. Diallo no good.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Morant passes to Aldama. Got a hand on it.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Morant's got space. It's good from the top of the key. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morant against Cunningham. Passes it to Burks. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one's on Morant.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league. One of the more reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on the team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from three. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
Free throw good, Burks.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
So here's Burks. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Stewart finds Diallo. Noel trying to break loose. And Adams sends it back. Clark with it. Now guarded by Noel. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that one's good. Morant. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Cunningham against Morant. Cunningham passes to Burks. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Diallo. Noel trying to break loose. Second shot opportunity. Diallo no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Williams. Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. Here's Williams. He's guarded by Diallo. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Morant dishes to Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
Well, at 6'8", 250, Isaiah Stewart, that's a lot of man to handle.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
A different look here for Detroit. Bagley comes in for Noel. And Hayes subbed in for Alec Burks. Good on both.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bain against Cunningham. Pass to Hayes. And the rejection by Jackson.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Payne finds Jackson. That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got 6 points.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Pistons leading by 11. Passes it to Diallo. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Bagley finds Diallo. Looking to get it going. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Dish now to Clark. Ball's knocked loose. Right side Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Detroit leading by 9. And here's Hayes. Cunningham outside. Six to shoot. Here's Diallo. They get the rebound. Bagley can't cash in from close range. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Bain. From 10 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Desmond Bain.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hayes. 9 points last game out. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Down low. Here's Diallo over Williams. And that one hits back iron.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Buries it from three-point range. Bain's got 9.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
They get it back. Stewart kicks to Diallo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Cunningham. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Now here's Hayes. He has 6. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. And Jones over to help. Bay wide open, and he fires. And it's off from three-point range. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jones, the pass to Williams. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and it's Green in for Bain. Bogdanovich passes to Durant. They could use a bucket. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Bagley kicks to Bay. Back to Bagley. Over Green. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his second basket.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame and presenting it for contact.
Jones looking for an opening. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 4. High arcing shot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Outside, Green. Williams against Bay. Yep, that one goes.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 6. Pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 6-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now here's Jackson. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. Aldama. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams comes in for Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Williams. Burks, he's checked in for Detroit.
Exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Passes to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Burks' shot is good.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. There's Green with the three. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Jones. There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Showing the quickness right there, just tough to keep up with it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hayes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was Isaiah Stewart who got hot in the first. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustled is a great way to lose a game. Second half, if they can generate extra possessions, it will go a long way toward getting the W.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bain and Williams are your wingmen. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Burks. Right wing. Here's Hayes. Bagley trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Clark. Back to Bain. Outside Williams. It's Morant in the corner. Off target from the wing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And Brett, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Here's Diallo. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Cunningham for three. They grab their own miss. And that one drops for him. Burks has got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Clark. 8 feet away. That's tipped. Now here's Diallo. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscues.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and that one's good by Clark.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pistons leading by 8. Here's Hayes. He can't get that one. Morant with some nice D. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Bane. And Bane drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Morant. Now Diallo. Back to Hayes. The tray. Traps in the tray. Hayes has got 16.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Clark outside. Bane against Cunningham. Clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. Outside Williams. Over Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Pistons leading by 7. Hayes with it. He's got 16. Here's Diallo. Stewart trying to get open. Morant with some nice D.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Here's Hayes. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Cunningham for three. They get it back, and Bagley able to finish. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Morant passes to Jackson. Cunningham against Bain. Now here's Morant for three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
That's good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big things.
Noel's checked in for Detroit. And so he's able to get one of two. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And a wide open look for Bain. And a miss there on the triple. Diallo against Williams. Here's Noel. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Williams. And it's in off the backboard. Williams has got 4 this quarter. Detroit leading by 8. Pass to Diallo. Cunningham up top. Guarded by Bain. Back to Diallo. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Williams. Tries again, and the rejection by Noel.
And Noel in there to intimidate, and does so there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Clark. And good that time. 12 points for Brandon Clark.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Detroit making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Down low. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 11. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Clark, the pass to Morant. Pass to Bain. And here is Williams. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Detroit the other way now.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Oh, yes, sir. And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
You know we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Stewart trying to get open. Another shot. And Noel lays it up and in. Noel's got his second basket of the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bain kicks to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Green, he's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Bain. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Diallo against Jones. Pass to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pistons leading by 15. It's picked off. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. He's got 6. Adams trying to free himself up. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-6 run. Diallo the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Green. Bogdanovich looking around. Passes it to Diallo. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That free throw missing. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Bay comes in for Cade Cunningham. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He misses the free throw. Alec Burks checked in for Diallo. He doesn't get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that. You flash back to Saddiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
Offensive rebound. Noel. Pass to Duran. 4 on the clock. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Burks against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bey.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Saddiq Bey has a ton of potential.
And he makes the first.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams, he's checked in for Green. And it's Bain in for Conjaw. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Nerlens Noel. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Bey against Jones. Bogdanovich goes in. Count it. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 15. There's the pass to Adams. Bey against Williams. Pass to Eldama. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Snatched up. Passes it to Bey. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Bey. Back to Jones. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Pistons leading by 10. Burks with it. Jones covering.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jones kicks to Bane. Now the pass to Williams. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Jones. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jones has got 5 points so far.
love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Burks the pass to Bay. Now here's Durant. Back to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bain. Second shot opportunity. Bagley with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Now, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Here's Jones. Offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Diallo in at the point guard position. Pass to Clark, back to Morant. And stolen by Diallo. Bogdanovich against Clark. And Bogdanovich kicks to Diallo. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Williams. Passes it to Bain. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Bain's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way. An electric player when he takes advantage.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jackson. Clark trying to get open. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Bain. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 12 points for Cade Cunningham.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bogdanovich left side. In the corner, it's Diallo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Diallo's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Cunningham. The pass to Diallo. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Cunningham's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Williams kicks to Bane. Pass to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Isaiah Stewart, for a big man, doing all the little things here.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And here's Morant. Williams dishes to Clark. Bane looking around. Pass to Clark. Back to Bane. And no good that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Bogdanovich. Emmanuel Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Williams with the block. On the wing, Bane. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Right side Bane to the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Detroit leading by 16. Hayes finds Cunningham. The pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Stewart. Pass to Diallo. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. In the corner, it's Bane. Now here's Cunningham. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And we are in the world of Hayes. He's just getting it done right now.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Bane. Passes to Jackson. Floats it up for Williams. Got a piece of it. Now Diallo. To the left side wing. Hayes dishes to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 18. Bane, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Stewart. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams against Diallo. Pass to Bane. For the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Clark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
That one is off.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. And the pass to Bane. Kicks to Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Bane against Cunningham. To the inside, Stewart. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark, the pass to Morant. Williams looking over the floor. They need this. It's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit leading by 23. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Outside, Bagley. Stewart down low. Guarded by Jackson. Bagley, no good. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Chandler scanning the floor. Pass to Clark. Back to Chandler. Clark outside. Clock is at 3. Here's Tillman. They get a hand on it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Magruder passes to Noel. Pistons passing it around. And the rejection by Clark. Second chance shot. Pass to Joseph. Going inside. To the wing right side. Stewart finds Joseph. They get it back. Here's Livers. Chandler with the ball. Here's Clark. It's deflected. Detroit dictating the flow. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Stewart. And here is Noel. Outside, Joseph. Now the pass delivers. Shoots over Adams. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.